Never thought that creating a character from scratch was going to be this difficult. I usually always use a DAS base mesh for all of my sculpts or all of my characters, but this time it was a little different because, I wanted to create a little toy. Silly me. Oh my god. It takes so much work. Props to everybody. Well, props to 3D artists that usually do this process all the time. I am honestly not that great at doing stylized characters because I never practiced doing such things. I am always good at hair grooming, I'm always good at product 3D modeling, hard surface stuff. But stylized characters, oh my god. Shit was this was testing me. This tested me this entire process. I think it took me around 11 to 12 hours to create this little character. And you guys are gonna see the stages, those ugly stages that the model had that were atrocious. When I tell you, I would lose hope in the middle, like just randomly. I will lose hope all the time. But, anyways, this is really fun to do and a really fun challenge for myself because once I'm able to 3D print this, I think I'm going to 3D print it tomorrow. I think I'm going to be very satisfied with my model because how it came out, it was honestly so rewarding. The way it came out, it was so cute. It's better than I expected, better than the sketch that I had made originally, and I'm honestly so happy that it looks so ugly before it looks so good. So, anyways, just a little advice if you're trying to do toy stylized characters, is to honestly do not sculpt. Honestly, yeah, you could sculpt, but in my opinion, I think it was so much better for me to just move topology around. I think with the body, it was great to sculpt because it was just a bunch of different parts that I needed to remesh together and, join together. And then I could use that as a reference for my body using a regular topology, just putting a circle and extruding it. You'll see later the several stages of me 3D modeling. Oh my God. And the way the mouth, sidebar, you can see, you guys can see the ADHD in me. The mouth, that's when I was really about to give up because this part was so difficult doing the lips. Oh my god, I didn't even do teeth, tongue, none of it. And still, it tested me so much. The nose was honestly not that difficult, but it took a while for me to get it the way I wanted it to look. But as you can see, the mouth was like the cursed part. Like I would delete it, start again, delete it, start again. It was testing to say the least. But what was I saying? I was saying that it's better, honestly, to start 3D modeling just the regular way, not sculpting, because like, you're honestly gonna do double the work. So I think it's better, honestly, to just 3D model it. You can find me in the comments. I won't argue with you if you like it, if you like sculpting better, and then doing the retopology. Be my guest. We can talk about it in the comments. But in my opinion, I think 3D modeling is better. It just saves so much time. Although it takes a while to get good at it, but once you do, like it's it's so easy. I've seen time lapses on YouTube of people that just make it look so freaking easy. Um, and I think you could get there. But anyways, um, the head was literally a pain. Oh my god! Like, well, you guys are seeing it. I don't even know why I'm here speaking because I don't know what to say for the rest of this video, but I guess I'll be here narrating what I'm doing. Just because time lapses are usually so boring with just music. Also, I still watch those, but sometimes I like listening to people, whatever they have to say. But anywho, Serenis, those lips, girl. Lord, Lord have mercy. The cheek part, just like having everything look kind of decent. It's a struggle, honey. It's a struggle. Don't listen to me if you're working on stylized characters. Do not get discouraged. It's a long process, but babe, you will get there. Like, just move shit around, listen to podcasts, listen to music. I was listening to R&B. I was listening to reggaeton this entire time. bachata, merengue. I listened to all the genres in those 11 hours that I was working on this. My favorite part of this process was texturing. You guys are gonna see. I textured in Blender and I also textured in Substance Painter, but the one that stuck around was Substance Painter because I'm so much better at painting textures over there because, the UI is so much better than Blender. Blender, please make it better. Actually, no, I can't even complain about that because I'm using a Blender 3.4. I'm sure the newer version of Blender probably has better brushes in texture paint. I think they do. But I just refuse to use the older versions for some reason. But anyways, I also did these cursed buns on the hair just so I would know where the buns would go. But I ended up just using curves with a profile and doing the hair, with the curves and the is it a bevel profile? I don't know, but it looks so darn good. I was obsessed with the hair. I think as I was saying, I did do like a little vertex paint and I think it was on live on that live. I think it's up now. That live, I also did texture paint, but the regular way, with UVs and stuff, like UV unwrapped. While I was on live. But like I was telling you guys before, see how I sculpted the body before? Well, I went ahead and did a little curse retopology. I'm not great at this because I never do it because I don't care. I really don't care about retopology. It's the worst step. The worst step. But I was like, damn, I wish I would have just done the body. Like, I wish I would have just 3D modeled body from the beginning because why the heck am I doing this now? Like, I was so bored at this stage. I don't know how y'all do it. I don't know how y'all do it. This was so boring to me. But, anyways, once I did this, like, once I was done with this part of like the retopology, I was like, see, I started again because it was looking crazy. Once I was done with that, I'm like, oh, okay, period. She's looking better. I think the advice for this stage is start with a circle for the legs. Don't do what I did at the beginning, please. Don't do that. Do it this way, which is so much better. Um, and then the arms, I end up. I don't know if I showed it, but I did the same thing. I added a circle and just joined the arms. I don't know. Yeah, I started doing it like that, and it was not working out for me. So what did I do? Went back and added a circle, and then just did it that way. Also, the hands are such a difficult part, you guys. Like, oh my lord. I started because I thought I was just gonna do like kind of mitts for the hands, and I was like, I kind of want fingers. If I want it to be, I wanted the initial idea was to have the character holding a big mug of coffee because I was gonna 3D print it and put it on my desk. But then I was like, I could just make it. I can make that, but I can also make it into a keychain, and I can make it into a render doing cute things. I think that was the reason why I ended up doing fingers. And I think it was a great idea. It was challenging for sure, but it ended up looking a little bit better than the mitts. Debatable, but in my opinion, honestly, I like both looks, but I liked having the fingers because I wanted to do a beauty render with a beauty product, and I did. Anyways, mirror modifier is my best friend as usual and empty. The body is done. And then what am I doing? Oh, I was gonna do a shirt, little cute shirt, crop top, and a skirt. I also did a little jacket, which was cute. And on TikTok stream, I did a different outfit. That's one thing I hate about TikTok. They don't save the freaking live streams. I didn't even want that one to be saved because I just felt so awkward in that live. But that outfit though came out so cute. That's the outfit that I'm gonna use to 3D print because I did some cute summer sandals and a cute little halter top, and the skirt remained the same. I did a cute eyeliner that I'm actually not gonna use for 3D print because I'm just gonna do the eyes regular, and um, paint on the eyeliner like I did on the Substance Painter file. You guys are gonna see that later. But yeah, the skirt was so easy. The outfit was so easy. I just used a shrink wrap modifier. I used a little circle and extrude down for that. And then I think this is where I'm doing the hair, right? Oh, I was trying to do the bevel. first with geometry nodes. And I'm not that great at geometry nodes, so as you guys can see, it didn't work out. So what did I do? Go back to the old method of doing it the old way, with a circle curve that you adjust and you use it as the level object. I think I'm saying it right. I don't know. Guys, that video is a little blurry when you record the the voiceover. Oh my god! But this part was tedious as hell as well. All of these parts were tedious, guys. I think the next time I do a little toy, because I think I'm gonna do a different one. More simple though. Hair is gonna be simple. Face, I'm probably gonna use this same face, repurpose it, and just move things around for the toy. Yes. And mm, body, the same thing. But I think for the body, next time I'm gonna do the little mint hands or just little nubs that don't even look like hands, because that's how I liked it on the Pop Mart toys. And I did the arm, let the hands, like I said, for this because of I wanted to do a beauty render. But the next time I do a toy, I'm gonna keep it simpler because also prepping the file for 3D print, I think the more elements you have, the more annoying it becomes. So that's one thing I learned as I'm prepping, because I started prepping the file today and I was about to kill myself. So yeah, the bun part was really fun because I used, I think, a spiral curve or a knot curve, something like that. I think I showed you guys. Yeah, I show you guys right here. And it was a little tedious to get it to work because when the path connects itself at the end, it kind of looks weird and it looks awkward. But I honestly don't care. The toy is just for me. I'm gonna perfect it as I go, or just create different iterations of this toy. But what was I saying? Yes, the hair was a tedious process, girls. Tedious process. But the next time, I think I'm gonna do just like extrude a mask out of the hair and just sculpt a very, simple, thick, luscious hair instead of doing it this way. Although I like the details that the bevel. Why am I'm trying to say bevel with like two V's. I think I'm just gonna say bevel because that's the way my brain think it's pronounced, and bevel, it's just not natural for me. So don't mind me if you hear bevel, bevel. Yeah. Also, one little freaking quirk that I hate about the path is that you have to, every time you move something, you have to tilt it. Like, girl, if I already set a point to be where I want it to be, why the hell, when I go ahead and extrude, you have to, you have to mess up my tilt. If anybody knows how to fix that, please let me know. I would love to know. It was a pain. It was really a pain. But anyways, the hair came out so good. And the ears was also a little bit challenging because I did not know how to attack the ears. So I've never really done this. So, I tried a bunch of different things. This is a part that was so, I was also about to give up during this part. I feel like that's the main theme of this whole video, just like about to give up. But honestly, it just cutting faces, extruding, and setting, does the job. You just gotta keep going. Like when you think you're gonna give up, like you're just over it, just keep going. Just like the time is gonna pass, so just keep messing around with the points, the vertex. Just keep extruding shit. Just can I curse here? Probably not. Just keep extruding stuff. Keep messing around with stuff. Keep smoothing. Keep sculpting. Keep going until it gets to a point that it looks how you envisioned it in your head. Like, just do it. Yeah, the jacket, I honestly loved it. Almost fucking choked. I loved it for a long time until I created that other outfit. Then I'm like, I am not gonna 3D print this jacket. Also, oh my god, why am I drinking? One thing that I wish I would have done is, how some people do the toys like in parts that connect together? I wish I would have done that for the head. I mean, I can probably still do it because I saved different files. Like, I saved different stages of the toy. So I think I could go back, but I'm a little lazy to do that. But I guess for the next toy, I'm gonna sculpt things separate and have like little parts that connect together because I also like that look of things being stacked upon each other. Is that how you say it? Sorry, English is not my first language. Stacked on top of one another. Yeah. I like that look. It just looks so much cuter. So I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah. I painted the textures. I don't think I showed. Oh wait, hold on. The hands. There's a tutorial. I think I linked it on my Discord channel of the this channel that I probably will link it on the description. This channel that really helped me do the hands. Oh my god, that video saved my life to make the little cartoony hands. Thank you. Oh my god, you were an angel. Whoever made that video, you're literally heaven sent. Thank you so much. Yes, well, I did the textures in Blender, like I said before, and before, and before. But you guys are gonna see me do the textures probably in a little bit in Substance Painter. That was the most fun process of them all. I think that's my favorite thing to do in 3D. Just paint textures. It's so calming, therapeutic. Everything else can just like disappear. Like I cannot care less. I cannot care less about rigging. 3D modeling sometimes I care for you. Animation, I care for you, but you are, trifling. But texturing and for me, it's texturing and doing a particle hair system. Like a particle hair system is more stressful, but it's also up there because once I'm in a good space where the hair is looking good, I be happy. I be happy. Texturing is always looking good. Like it never fails. At least in my opinion, it's always easy. You cannot mess that up. The more you try, you cannot. I am yapping a lot. I don't even know if I'm. Oh, I also used the chain generator. I don't know if I paid for this or it was free, but I think I got it on Blender Market. No, whatever Hive. I love this little add-on. It uses geometry nodes and it comes with like a bunch of bling objects and little hooks and things. It's amazing. I did a little, earring that I wish I had in my ear. And then we go into my favorite part. Yeah. Texture painting and substance. Adobe, feel free to like give me a free membership. Like just I will not stop talking about Substance Painter. I mean, I won't. Just give me the free membership. I love this program so much. I also tried Substance Designer for a while when I was doing more like digital fashion stuff. But that one is difficult. It's fun once you understand it, but it's difficult. But look at how satisfying it is to do the textures in Substance Painter. Like you just do a bunch of different masks. You put a little color on it, roughness, metallics, whatever, and then you're just like adding things on, subtracting from the mask, and it's done. Like I wish Blender was like this. Why can't we have this? Please, Blender, please give us this. We deserve it. We do. The eyelashes took forever, but they came out so cute at the end. So that's why I was like, I don't even need the ones that I sculpted that I 3D modeled before. I can just use, I can just paint it. Although painting this in real life, once I 3D print this, that is definitely going to be a journey. I can already tell. Oh, I guess I just paused. Oh yeah, I went back to Blender and did the brought in the eyes because I forgot to bring it in the original model. So I had to do it separate. I tried different things out. I tried doing like a semi-realistic iris type of look. I did not like it. I guess I didn't really try hard enough to even like it. So I ended up just doing a whole, just black eyes with a little twinkle thingy. I tried different masks, different things. Didn't work out. So we just stuck with it at the end. I think I also show you guys a little bit of the rigging process. Honestly, I love once the rigging is done because I can just pose. Like just posing the model, it is so fun and annoying, but it is so fun. It's so fun to see the model move around the way it's intended to, like a little human. It's like, oh my god, you're gaining life right now. Like you're becoming a person. Um, this is the first time actually auto rig kind of failed me with the beginning. With like the what is it, base bones, whatever the initial bones. It didn't work that well. I had to move a couple of bones around, but honestly, better than doing it from scratch. It's great. I added some like um constraints to the hair, but I think I ended up just parenting it to the rig at the end. And as you can see, what I was complaining about, the biggest complainer out here, the tilt gets messed up every time I move a point. Somebody please tell me how that is fixed. Because honestly, I like the pads rather than the Bezier curve for the hair. But yeah, I applied some modifiers, separated some meshes so I can connect it to my rig and everything was good. Yeah, so everything was moving. Oh, I also transferred the waves from the base body to like the shoes, the skirt, the jacket, the shirt. Um, and then yeah, I separated the earrings and had everything work great and then started posing. I played around with a couple of poses. This was really fun. Did some shape keys, fixed the weight paint here and there, and I was just playing around. By this point, I was really happy with my results. It was looking great. I was happy. Like the hardest part already passed. I was not stressed at all. Because oh my god, the initial process, the just the beginning of this was just it was testing to my mental health. But yeah, by this point, it was great. It was a breeze. I tried it with the cup, didn't it? Didn't really try hard enough, gave up. Because I kind of changed my mind, like I said, and wanted to do a little standing keychain. You'll see that little pose with like her popping her hip to the side, and then just a little tilt on the head, and just looking cute. Yeah, this process was so fun, you guys. I recommend anybody that's, I would say, can I say beginner, intermediate? Just try making a little toy for yourself. Just a simple toy. Start simple and then start adding stuff. And if you have access to a 3D printer or you wanted to send it to a 3D printer, definitely do it. If not, just keep it in your PC and do little cute renders with it, with the animations. Start small and keep building up. It is honestly so fun. Have a lot of patience and just freaking do it. Just freaking do it. It's so fun at the end, honestly. Like, look at how cute she came out. I love her.